So I'm the CFO for Amplitel, which is a subsidiary of Telstra, so Australia's foremost telecommunications company. I started out in audit in one of the big four firms in New Zealand, where Telstra was one of my clients. It was here I developed an early passion for the telecommunications sector, the challenges associated with ongoing technological change, a need to be agile and to respond to rapidly changing market conditions, the large investments required to service our customers, and the huge complexities required to deliver our customers' services. So during my time at Ernst & Young, there was one leader, Michael Downey, who played a huge role in helping develop me into the leader that I am today. His belief in me, his willingness to drive me to stretch and overachieve, and the time that he took out of a busy schedule to help me develop and my development is something that I'll forever be thankful for. So post my time at Ernst & Young, I was offered a position of GM in the Telstra Clear finance team in New Zealand. I was responsible for month-end, risk, business continuity, and a number of the back-of-house accounting functions, AP, AR, tax, and treasury. As Telstra Clear was bought out by Vodafone, I went to a number of more commercial roles within other organisations. I subsequently moved to Australia, and here I started with Optus, which is Australia's second largest telco. I was the commercial director for the networks team and managed all financial aspects of the network in relation to actual performance, targets, planning, and CapEx management. I helped to drive the transformation projects within the networks team and contributed to the network and finance strategies, including the 5G strategy, and also managed all strategic vendors for the network team. I was also driving the commercial aspects of the Optus Tower sale. So when the opportunity came up to be the CFO for the Telstra Tower Co, I jumped at it. And so now as CFO for Amplitel, Australia's largest mobile tower infrastructure provider in Australia, we have an asset portfolio base of over 8,000 physical towers. So in my role as CFO, I work very closely with the CEO, and I'm responsible for all end-to-end financial aspects for the company and our fiscal health. The role of the CFO is dramatically changing. We're moving away from a historical financial stewardship role and evolving to be a primary driver of change and playing a much more proactive role in influencing strategy and delivering company performance. I'm also particularly excited to be part of our drive towards digitisation and hybrid work. So I talked a little bit before about why I love the telecommunications industry, but I also love the breadth of the finance function. We're fortunate to be in the position to see the business end to end. This gives us a helicopter view and also gives us a unique position to identify and to drive transformation, particularly as it relates to digitisation and automation. It's also really exciting to be a strategic partner for the business and really influence the direction that the company heads in. As businesses move more into recovery modes and as industries and economies move towards recovery, and as agility becomes an ever more critical part of our lives, I believe it's critical for roles like mine to be actively involved in determining how businesses can adapt and take advantage of emerging opportunities. I think as an industry, we've started to make some really good progress, but there's still a huge amount of work to be done. As an industry, we must continue to work towards breaking past conventions and habits, avoid unconscious biases, and really enable a greater level of diversity. I think through this motion, we will ensure organisations can deliver optimal business outcomes and plan for a much brighter future. One thing I'm particularly passionate about is how do we encourage young engineers, young female or other diverse engineers up and through that initial talent pipeline, through sponsorship or through other means, to really drive that passion for STEM and get them into the business as early as we can.